Hey guys, this is Fatima with the Twirling Feathers. I just wanted to come on here and show you, I've had a lot of people ask about these cute little snow babies right here. So I wanted to show you how I made this. I'm going to do it with a Christmas ball, but it's the same thing. I'm just making it a little bigger. You can make them as big as you want. I didn't have a bigger bead to make one out of the wood, so I'm going to use the ball here. I did get a new phone, so my microphone does not fit on this phone, and my little clicker doesn't work so on this phone, so I need to get new everything. I really wish that when you got a new phone you got the little adapters that go with it, because now the bottom of the phone where you plug in is different than it's a newer version, so I have to get all new stuff to go with this phone. So anyway, so I'm going to try to talk louder so that to make sure you can hear me. But so basically what you're going to need to do this, and this is very easy and it's very quick and really fun to do. For time's sake, I went ahead and base coated my Christmas ball, and I used antique white, but you can use whatever, ivory, whatever you want. If you're going to use the wooden balls, you don't have to paint it. I didn't paint this one here. I just left it that natural color and then did the little face details. But on the ball, I'm gonna paint it. So I did paint it, I got it dry. So basically, all I did was, I wanted to put the little hat on so I kind of knew where to put the face, but you could do it whichever way you want. But this is a piece of a sock. So obviously this one was white, but I had one that was already this color, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to use that. So I just folded the top to give it a little bit of a little rib edging there, like that. So, and then I'm going to put my ball in, kind of see where I want it, where I want to glue it. And this paint is still a little fresh, even though it's dry to the touch. I'm trying to be careful so I don't peel it off, but so I want it to look like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get my glue gun. And I'm going to glue this little hat on here. And like I said, you can do the face if you want first and then put the hat. I just wanted to put the hat on so I kind of knew where I wanted to put the face, but it's totally up to you how you want to do it. Whichever way is easiest for you. All right. So I got it on like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick little face, and this is quick. So you can do a Sharpie, you can do paint. I've got a little black paint here. I'm going to use this. Actually, take that back. I'm going to do the cheeks first. I like doing the cheeks first, and then I go from there. But I'm using red, and I'm going to take my brush, and what I like to do for the cheeks, usually I'll dip it in, and I have my paint over here, dip it in my paint like this, and then I take my little rag and I just kind of, and my paintbrush is dry. So then I'm just going to go on her face here and just give it some color. Like that. And you start light, you can always go darker. I like it, you know, not so dark, but sometimes it does get dark, but I like it kind of like that. All right, so we got that done, and then we can go ahead and do the eyes. I'm going to use a stylus. This is my little stylus here. It's got a bigger, sorry, that's my rooster. I got This is a little bit bigger, and then this is the thinner one. So I am going to, since this ball's a little bigger, I'm going to do the little dots for the eyes. There you go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the nose, and then I'll do the smile. And this is it just says orange on here, but it's a different color orange. I like that orange, but it just says orange. So let me get my little liner brush. So for the nose, I like using a thin little liner brush. And I just dipped my brush in the water a little bit just to kind of get this paint a little more, because this paint is really thick. So I'm just going to get his little nose in here. Really simple, just a simple little nose, nothing intricate. And I'm going to get my stylus back, and I'm going to do his little mouth. Cute. And then I am going to give them just a little eyebrows. My rooster's right outside the door. There you go. Real simple. Alright, and then I'm going to let my nose dry a little bit, and then usually I go over it with just either, sometimes I use a real thin Sharpie just to kind of outline it a little bit, like I did this little nose right here. But you don't have to do that. But I'm going to let it dry. So now while that's drying, I'm going to mess with his hat a little bit. So I want his hat a little bit. So this one here, I might do a little different because I do like his little hat long. So I'm going to get his little hat like this, and I'm going to use a little bit of twine. Some scissors. Tighten it really tight. Trying to decide if I want it on the side, but I think I'm just going to cut it off right here. All right. I'm just going to add a little bow on this. Well, yeah. I'm going to add a little bow on this one. And I think with this one, because it's a little bit bigger, I'm going to cut it just a little bit more. Okay. Making sure I'm not touching my dots right here. Look how cute. And because I want this to kind of go a little bit closer to his face, I'm going to add just another little drop of glue right here. Same thing on the other side. Look how cute. All right. And then with this one, here's just some little holly leaves. Actually, I've got some other holly leaves, I think. Nope, I don't have them handy. All right, we'll use this one. So I'm just gonna cut a couple of them. I'm just going to glue that on there. And then I've got just these cute little berries that came with the holly leaves. So I'm going to add it right there. How cute is that? All right, and then I am going to see, I think my nose is dry, so I'm going to use my little pen here. And you don't have to do this if you don't want to. I just like to give it a little more character right there. And then what I like to do, depending what I have handy at the time, actually right now I've got some glue. You can use a little bit of varnish, you could use a little bit of glue. I'm going to use some clear glue. And I'm going to use a little bit of my diamond dust. And I'm going to get a clean brush. And I'm just going to dab the glue. Kind of wherever I want that diamond dust to stick. And this always dries clear, so you don't have to worry about it not being clear or showing. And then I'm going to take my diamond dust, my glitter, and then just for that, see how pretty, and then just for that extra little sparkle, I'm just going to take some iridescent, really fine glitter, and I'm going to shake it over my plate here. And there you go. Look how pretty that is. And there you go. And this is such a pretty bowl filler. You can put a little hanger on here, and you can hang it on your tree if you want. But these are just so cute, just kind of on a little tier tray. and do maybe 2 or 3 of them. You can even use some bigger Christmas balls, smaller ones, or you can use the big wooden beads. Whatever you have handy, but look how pretty. And I was just at our resale shop yesterday or the day before, and they had a bunch of Christmas balls on sale for like 25 cents for a package. So you can find a lot of stuff that you can do this with. So there you go, very simple. Give it a try. Here's the tinier one with the smaller bead, and here's the other one. Cute. Alrighty, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you give this a try. And I'm gonna have to hit my button here because my little clicker doesn't work. But anyway, I hope you give it a try and have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.